What's up, guys? So today I'd like to acknowledge something that I found. It happened to me in a game today, and it's or actually it happened in a game yesterday, and it's very peculiar. So, yesterday, I ran into something a little interesting. I'll show you what happened while I was playing with a friend of mine right now. You guys' play
The
was
man's trying
bad
to
and mine
last.
was good.
Oh, where did you come from? The man was trying to last word me at pulse rifle
Rift
range.
collapse? What the heck is that?
I don't know.
Wait, Rift collapse?
I was about to say that's from Destiny
They're
1.
bringing back Rift. So yeah, sorry about the bad mic quality, but yeah, I was pretty excited. So if you were astute, you would have noticed that the background footage is also Rift, and I think Rift might actually be coming back, and I'll tell you why I think this now. I could be wrong, but why would Rift Collapse be in there in the first place? Why would it pop up when I got killed there? Because like he shot the hazard, the explosive barrel, and when he did that, it blew up and it killed me, and it registered as a Rift Collapse because some issue in the code. Now, there is one of two possibilities that I can think of here as to why that happened. The first one is that they're actually bringing back Rift. The other one is that because Rusted Lands, which was a map that had Rift in D1, Rusted Lands was newly added from D1 recently. Maybe they forgot to get rid of Rift in the code, and when that barrel blew up, because it still thought it might be D1 and I was playing Rift, it showed up. I'm not sure. That could be far-fetched. Whatever the case, there has to be a reason why it popped up with Rift Collapse, because right now in D1, Rift is not, or right now in D2, Rift is not in the game. Rift is, it got removed in the beginning of D2. It wasn't even in the beginning of D2. So the fact that it could be being brought back is really exciting, at least to me. That was one of my favorite modes in D1. It was fun, it was kind of cool because you had a moving objective, which currently isn't in Destiny, except for maybe Breakthrough, though I think it's not technically like actual moving person. So I think it's a pretty cool mode, and I'd definitely be excited if it got brought back. And I think that the fact that this popped up when I died is I think it shows that there's a good chance that it might actually be coming back. Before Trials of Osiris came, the season previous, someone found the Trials card nodes, like where you have the 7 squares and they're checked off. They found that like on the bottom left of their screen as a glitch, and then Trials came the next season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a similar thing could happen in Rift. Now, if you try to replicate this, I don't know if it will happen. I haven't tried to replicate it yet. So you could try to replicate it and maybe it happens every time. But I feel like someone would have said something if it had happened other times. What I think might be possible is recently, in a recent update, they made a change in the code preparing for Rift to be preparing for Rift to be added next season, and when they made that change in the code, I think it could have possibly caused this glitch to occur for me when I was playing in a match. Some Iron Banner. I actually find it very interesting that it happened in Iron Banner. Maybe that has to do with why. Iron Banner Rift, maybe, I don't know. But I mean, maybe that is a reason why. Maybe it had to do with the fact that I was playing Iron Banner. I'm not sure.
Runner down.
What I do know is that I don't think there has to be a reason why this popped up, and there's probably a lot more qualified people in the community that could describe what went on than me. I'm just throwing out things, just pulling stuff out of thin air, trying to grasp at why that happened. Whether Rift is coming back or not, I don't know. You know, I'm just trying to figure out a reason why this popped up. And I just thought I'd let the community know that this did happen to me. I don't know if this incident is isolated or other people have had this happen to them. But I haven't heard anything about it. And you'd think that someone would say something about it.
Enemy runner approaching the rift.
I guess I should explain what Rift is, if people don't know. They only ever play D2. It's basically, if you were watching the background gameplay, you might have noticed something. I don't actually pick up the Rift in this gameplay, but what happens is there's a rift on each side, and then you have a person that can pick up the rift, and then they have to go to the other side. So you see it says spark charging in the background here. You pick it up from the middle, one person does, you fight over it, and then once somebody picks up, they're the runner, and then they try to dunk it on the opponent's rift. And if they dunk it on the rift, then there's a big explosion, also known as a rift collapse, and everyone around it dies, and then they get a bunch of points. As you can see in the bottom right, the scores are really, really high. So yeah, that's basically what happens in Rift, and then whoever gets the most points at the end wins. So I think that there has to be a reason why an explosion, detonation like that, showed up as Rift collapse. I'm not sure. Whatever the case, you can watch the rest of the video. It's a pretty good match. I end up getting a Wii Ran, my first Wii Ran ever in D1. So yeah, it's a pretty good match. But besides that, I don't really have much more else stuff to say on this, or else I'll just be repeating myself. So yeah, that's about it. If you like the video, you know, like, subscribe. Besides that, I'll see you.
The spark has arrived. Your runner has the spark. Runner approaching the rift. Your team ignited the rift. Yes! You and your allies move as one. Spark charging. Spark ready. Take it. Runner out. Push forward. You're almost there. Your runner is advancing. Well played. Rift ignition never smelt so sweet.